Hello, my name is John McKinnon, and I would like to tell you how I was led to the St. David's Honduras building ministry. I have traveled extensively on business trips to Central and South America and was frequently struck by the sight of people living in abject poverty. I often wished I could find a way to help those people living in shacks and cardboard boxes along the highways. I joined St. David's Parish in 2004 and attended a presentation by members of a team who had traveled to Honduras to help build houses and sanitary facilities in a remote village that had been severely damaged by a hurricane. Their presentation prompted me to join the team in 2005, working to help the Lamb Institute with a building project at their school in Flor del Campo near Tegucigalpa. During this trip, the Holy Spirit moved our team members in different ways that deepened their relationship with the Lord, as well as with the Honduran people and each other. Well, my case was a little bit different. The Holy Spirit conspired with Susie McCall, Lamb's spiritual leader, to whack me upside the head and show me that my mission was to help Susie locate a site and build a children's home away from the city and the crime and the poverty there. I worked with Lamb on this for several years, both with St. David's adult mission teams as well as on my own. We worked with Lamb over the course of several years, building cottages on the home site, as well as more projects in the school at Flor. Later, I was called to use my engineering background to help Lamb find a source of fresh water and build a safe drinking water system at the children's home. The St. David's Honduras building ministry was expanded to include youth teams, where our young people were exposed to real life and had their worldviews greatly expanded. I was fortunate enough to join the youth teams through the years and saw how mission work affected them and their families as they grew in their faith. I grew in my faith as well, and I often tell people that I feel closer to God in Honduras than any other place on earth. We have also drawn in people from around the diocese and friends and relatives of our St. David's team members. This has greatly increased our outreach and our own spiritual growth. I was also privileged to work with my good friend Amy Hill, who has coordinated these youth trips as well as numerous outreach projects over the years. Her dedication to the ministry has helped expand its reach as well as maintain it during the pandemic. Amy?
Thanks, John. Many of you may or may not know me or have seen me around. For those of you who don't, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Amy Hill, and I've been a part of this team since 2008. I was drawn to this mission after attending a symposium at St. Aidan's where a group had just returned from Honduras, and one of those included a St. Aidan's youth member. She decided to go on this trip with her mom and was very excited to tell the parish about it. I knew I had missed an opportunity that year to be a part of this. My first trip, I was definitely nervous. I didn't know anyone on the team. I was the only one in my family going, and I was headed to a third world country. What is not to be nervous about that? However, once I arrived and I met the Lamb children, all those nerves went out the window. When the children are running and jumping and hugging you, you forget about everything you were concerned about. There's several benefits to being a longtime team member on these trips. I have literally watched the children grow from young children into adults. I've also had the privilege of watching families from our participating parishes experience this adventure together. Some families have made this into their summer family vacation, while others have formed a mother-son team, a mother-daughter team, a sister team, or even a cousin team. Watching the youth from our diocese come together year after year is an exciting benefit. These Honduran children do not lead what we would consider to be a normal life. However, the Lamb Institute is raising them to be thoughtful, kind children, and that they are each other's family. As you will see in the upcoming video, these children are taught about the love of God, and we cannot wait to go back and see them again. We hope you enjoy the upcoming video from Lamb.
Hi, I'm Amanda Scott, and I am your missionary in Honduras. I've been here in the U.S. since late March, after I was airlifted out of Honduras due to the coronavirus. I want to give you an update about Honduras, Lamb, and a little bit about what's going on in my life too. So in Honduras, life is dire. The country was locked down immediately and remains so. Almost every business is closed. There's no public transportation. People can only go out once every 2 weeks. There's no work and people are starving and they have literally no way to earn money. Our children's home and school in Flor del Campo, however, are operating well. Thanks be to God, we are able to continue our programs, albeit in slightly different ways, or radically different ways, actually. I want to show you some of the things that are happening through the pictures that I'm about to show you. I am so proud of our staff in Honduras. They have approached this crisis with commitment, joy, dedication, and a deep, deep devotion to serving the Lord. Watch with me as I share some of these wonderful moments. We've received 2 new children at the children's home. 3-year-old Monse, who was rescued from the streets, and little Lucas, who came to us as a preemie, and now, as you can see, is a chubby, happy little boy. All the children are being homeschooled, including the littlest ones. Even the university kids are continuing their studies via online learning. They're celebrating birthdays like we do for all the children and also the staff. And they even celebrated the 15th anniversary of our children's home. As usual, they celebrate their Honduran heritage with great flair and excitement. And also, as you would expect, the kids just enjoy hanging out together. In Flor del Campo, school continues via Zoom. They've also created a toy library so the local children can borrow a toy to play with. They're also delivering food to the impoverished people. As for me, I have been providing financial support to some pastors so that they can deliver food, milk, and diapers to the impoverished people that they serve. Thank you all so much for all that you have done for me and for Lamb through your prayers, your moral support, and your financial support. May God bless you and keep you and your families. Bye-bye.